It's skincare time and it's Tret night. I finished this, so now I can use my other cleansers again, and I feel like I don't even know what to pick. La Roche-Posay Toleriane Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is so much more foaming than the Skin Fix, and it feels so different. I kind of feel like I don't know what to do. I'm just so used to the other one now. I didn't realize how used to the Skin Fix cleanser my skin got. I really like this one, but it just doesn't feel as hydrating, and I kind of miss the Skin Fix one. For the past few days, I dealt with a pretty bad seborrheic dermatitis flare-up, and I just noticed today that I actually have some discoloration. You can see mostly here, but it's all along my hairline, and it's from the seborrheic dermatitis. Gonna use some of the Prequel Universal Skin Solution. This is a hypochlorous acid spray. Kind of smells like a pool. I've had people ask me about the Tower 28 spray, or I think a brand called Elements, I think. I haven't tried them. This is my first hypochlorous acid spray that I'm using. I really like how it's working so far, so I'm just sticking with it. I can't really speak about the other ones because I haven't tried them and I have no experience with any other hypochlorous acid sprays. I always let that dry down before moving on to the next steps. Dr. Suracle, I'm having such a big dilemma with my Tret. As I've said before, I'm currently using Stiva A 0.025% cream, which recently got discontinued in Canada. So I've been considering switching to 0.05% Retin A cream, which is still available. I haven't switched over to 0.05% yet. I'm still on 0.025% cream, but now Arazlo is in the mix, and Arazlo is supposed to be better than Tretinoin with less irritation, but it still takes time to get used to. Murad Cellular Hydration Repair Serum. There's a dermatologist on here, Dr. Katie Belesny. She actually posted a video about it, and also one of my mutuals let me know that she switched to Arazlo, and she has seen really good results on it. Because Arazlo is an option now, and my current Tret is discontinued, and I'm having to make a switch, I'm kind of considering switching to Arazlo instead of switching to 0.05%, but I need to make sure. I'm gonna tag Dr. Katie in this video so you can check out the video that she posted, and I also reposted it. If you want to see it, you can find it in my reposts. I always say I am just sharing skincare that I enjoy, that works for me, but when it comes down to it, you have to look to the experts for advice and information on what to use on your skin, because it's going to be different for everyone, and they are literally trained to do that. I am not. Letting that Murad serum dry down before I put on my Tret. Still using the Stiva A Tretinoin Cream 0.025%. I feel like I'm saying this in every single video. I do a sandwich method, but instead of doing moisturizer, Tret, moisturizer, I do my toners, essences, serums, then Tret, then moisturizer. Before I put on my Tret, I'm going to put a bit of moisturizer on the areas that I'm not going to put Tret on, which is my chin because of perioral dermatitis, my forehead because of seborrheic dermatitis. I eventually will start putting it on my forehead again, but because I literally just went through a flare-up, I don't want to risk it. Time for Tret. I'm trying to use less because everyone tells me I use too much, even though my skin is fine with it. Just to be safe, I'm trying to use less. My nose. I feel like that's still a lot. It'll be fine. I'm only placing it on my cheeks, really. Tiny bit here. I try not to go too close to my eyes. I'm placing it on my cheeks mostly right now because I do have some pigmentation and scarring that I want to work on. I'm gonna give that 10 minutes to absorb and then go in with my moisturizer. I'm using the Anua Heartleaf Intense Calming Cream. I try to make sure not to spread the Tret onto the rest of my face when I apply my moisturizer, so I kind of just pat it in wherever I want to moisturize. I try not to like rub it around because then I'm just going to end up spreading it everywhere, and it defeats the whole purpose of not placing it on my chin and my forehead. That being said, I feel like Tret does eventually move around your face, even to places that you didn't place it, so it's probably going to get on there anyways. Bedtime perfume today is Clean Reserve Skin. I want to share something very interesting I found out about Clean Reserve. My family is from El Salvador. I was born in Canada, but I very much identify as being Salvadoran. I was looking on Clean Reserve's website and I found out that they partnered with a fragrance house that works with farmers in El Salvador to harvest ambrette seeds. They help educate the farmers on harvesting methods. It also helps to support the local economy. The ambrette that Clean Reserve uses is ethically sourced from El Salvador, helps to support the farmers and their communities, and I appreciate that so much. This was one of my favorite fragrances before I even knew that, so it made me even happier to find that out. Skincare done. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions or anything, drop them in the comments. Also, if you have any experience with Arazlo, please let me know how it's going for you and what you think, especially if you transition to using Arazlo from using Tret. So I'm very curious.